Hello everyone, hope everyone is having an amazing day. So this video, I'm not sure when I'm gonna post it. I'm not really sure when, but this video is more so about who I am. I'm not gonna get into details of what I've been through, but I need to get y'all to understand my personality. Okay, I know my glasses be crooked in my videos, and I know my eyebrow be one is like up, so it's like I don't get it, but it is what it is. Just go with it. But I know the videos that I'm presenting and the videos that I'm presenting, I'm being led to do by God. It's part of my purpose. It's part of who I am. I know that in the videos there are some things that might be a trigger to people, and some it may not. You know, I'm not sure how people accept it, but I'm putting it out there. That's all I can do. I had a little bump here, but anyway, that's all I can do. Present the information. I want y'all to understand this. What I'm doing is not easy, okay? But I choose to say it's easy. There's a difference. Just because something is hard don't mean you have to say it's hard. It's up to you. It's your words, the way you present yourself. Because the more you keep telling yourself that something is easy, even when it's something hard, you psych yourself out. And then you start believing in what it is. No different if you say something's hard, you keep saying it's hard, it's going to feel heavy. If you say something easy, it's going to start feeling light. Okay? So in this journey that I'm on, I'm going to say this. I don't believe I was qualified. I do believe it now. I'm accepting it now. But God had put this on my life long time ago. Long time ago. But due to the things that was put on my life, the things, the trials, the tribulations, the spells, and all of that, when it comes to family, just let you know, they don't know nothing about it. I know. That's all that matters. You know, some things you don't have to tell everybody everything. And sometimes it's not easy for you to tell anyone, you know, because you already feel like you're by yourself, and you already know how other people's mindsets are, so they're not going to accept it or understand it anyway. And that's cool. That's okay. That's something I had to accept in my life. But this was placed in my life ever since I was a little kid, and I knew it when I was a kid. I just didn't know how it was going to happen or how it was going to become. And so with that being said, I'm gonna just give this little detail. I don't have a degree. I have went to college, okay, multiple times, but every single time I try to go, something always happened. Something always happened where I would put my best foot forward, and something would always snatch me back out of it. It wasn't that I didn't want to have an education. It wasn't that I didn't want to better myself, but something, okay, God's saying that was the spells and stuff on me. It was a lot that was going on. It didn't want me to know. So, yeah, so that's what it was. When it goes to church, I grew up in a church, and then it got to a point that I wasn't going to church like that, and I tried it again, but my spirit was having conflictions, and you know how like the ones that know how people club hop, I church hopped. And what I mean by church hop for me was I would try different churches. I would keep going. I've been to churches of my color and of the opposite color, okay, and I've tried them all. Well, not all, can't say that because there's a million out there, but I've tried different variations. And nothing wrong with saying something was like wrong with the pastors or anything, but I just, in my spirit, there was a lot of conflictions, a lot of issues, and I kept trying to go. And I knew that in my life, God said there was something that I was going to do that was going to be part of the church. But then I realized the church was on the outside, not the inside. And so I started accepting that. When it came to the Bible, for years, I tried to pick it up. Even my kids would be like, Mom, can you read something out of the Bible? Even my youngest one, like that, he would be like asking me stuff. And it's hard for me to explain stuff, but now I can just speak it out to them. And that's what I do. I just talk to them about the different things. But when it came to the Bible, as I said in another video, I had confliction. I had like that discernment popped in, like something ain't right here. And it caused me at one point to stray away from the Bible completely, where I didn't want to touch it. And it did make me feel like God, I'm not evil. Like, I'm not an evil person. So it's not like I don't want to touch it. But every time I touch it, for me, this is me. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm just talking about my life and this me. for me, it was like, I felt like I was being disobedient. I felt like I was going against God. I felt like it was an attack in ways or whatever. And so what I found out was this: God put me in position where he didn't want me to, he put me in places for reasons. I was an observer. So anybody that knows me know I am a very, very quiet person. But I do have a personality on me. I bring it out whenever I want to bring it out. Okay? But I'm a quiet person. Even when I was in school, like when like when they get to the last year, senior year, and they have like the list of type of people, like who's best dressed and who's this and who that, I was a runner up for the quietest person in my class. That's how quiet I was. I could socialize a little bit, but everyone had groups. Everybody was in groups. I was always to myself, or I could socialize, but I knew how to walk by myself, and I was cool with that. And I've always been that way. When I got older, I used to be around some people, but I always got to that point, like, if I go somewhere, I'm gonna take myself there, and I can leave when I want to. That's how it was. That's how I've always been. I'll just meet you there. Not saying that I can't have a good time, because a lot of times, even back in the day when I used to go hang out, they're like, yes, I've been to a club before. Okay. And I'm doing this to give you an idea about my personality and stuff. And even though I was a quiet person, there could be a dance floor and nobody be on the dance floor, I'll go out there and start dancing. I cannot dance, okay? I would make a fast song slow. All right, that's how I dance. But I would be on the floor. I'm like, why we here if we're not gonna have fun? Why we here? That's the personality I had, and I was a quiet person at the same time. Ain't like make it make sense. It's like, what in the world? I was going through a lot. But I would be the one to jump on the floor, and then not everybody come on the floor. But then this is how I go. I'll be on the floor for a little bit, and I'm like, oh, time to go, and I'll leave. But I've always had that personality where I was an observer. It wasn't so much I was in people's business. Never cared about other people's business. Didn't care. Like, that's your business, and I'm going to stay over here. Now, if we are associates or friends, I will talk to you and be like, are you okay? Are you all right? But whatever you told me, stuck with me. I don't care. Still to this day, anybody that have ever told me something that was deep, and knowing that they treated me like crap, I still held on to it. Because that was not my business to go run and tell somebody else. I don't care how bad you treat me. That's between me and you. I don't have to come at you. That's what God gonna do. God gonna handle you in the way God wanna handle you. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. All right. So with my personality, like I said, I'm a very quiet person. I can be around other people. And I can socialize if I want to. It all depends on how I'm feeling at the moment. And it's not that I'm being mean or being hateful. Like, I'm a very pleasant person to be around. Anybody that knows me know, like, Toy, she's chill. She's cool. She laid back. I've always been that way. But at the same time, I'm all right if I don't talk to nobody, if I don't say anything. So if you ever around me and I'm quiet, it ain't the fact I'm nitpicking you or I'm staring at you or whatever. It's just, I'm just chilling. That's it. I would sit there and listen to somebody talk all day long and not say one word. Unless if you asking me something and I can communicate that way. Other than that, I don't have to talk. And I know as a female these days, they like, what? A female don't want to talk like that? Yeah. I've been in situations where guys will talk more than I do. And I'm still providing the same communication at the same time. Meaning that I'm able to listen, understand, and then reply. Okay? Not saying that I'm not a type of person that don't like to communicate. I can communicate the way I need to. But by observing people and paying attention, I can talk to somebody based off the way that they can operate. That's what observing for me is. I pay attention to how you communicate, and then I talk on the level you talk on. That's it. I pay attention. Okay? But overall, I'm an outgoing person. So what I'm trying to explain to you in so many words is this. Just because I talk about the Bible and talk about different things, I can be in any environment and still have a good time and still enjoy myself because I know what my spirit is. Okay? I know who I am in spirit. My spirit covers me so I don't get caught into those different things. And it's always been that way. I've always been able to know who I am as in the spirit and the environment. And I've been in different situations in different places. And I'm still myself. I'm not judging you for what you do in those situations, in those places. I'm just put like that. I don't judge you. I just mind my business, do whatever I need to do. Also, like, I have a very silly personality. Excuse me. I have a very silly personality. I like to joke. I like to have fun or whatnot. Like, yes, I can be quiet, but whenever in an environment, I can be very super loose. Not loose in body wise. Let me clarify that. Not in body wise, but super loose as in just enjoying life. I can, like, for example, nah, guys, don't even say that. But okay, but just know that I can be in any environment and just enjoy myself for who I am, okay, and not judging others. So you're gonna get an idea more so of my personality. You're gonna get more to see that I'm not this stiff personality, because what happens is when we talk about God, you think about how the preachers, some, not all, how some preachers are, or how some leaders are in the world, and we are all unique in different ways. But it's more so one version, one way, one thought, one stand. And the way God is leading me to do it is for me to be myself. Okay, for me to just be myself. And that's why I talked to God. I said, you sure you want me to do this? Like, are you sure? Hey, you sure you want me to do this? Are you really sure? Because like, the way my mouth can be sometimes, I don't like. Have I cursed? Yes. Do I like cursing? No. I try my best not to, but the words hit my head. I'm gonna tell y'all right there. Hold on, God talking to me. Okay, he said I'm doing good. Alright, I just want to make sure. But yeah, like, those words are in my head just like in everybody else, okay? There's some word, like, it's in my head, so you might say something, like, and my face expression is going to show it. I'm going to tell y'all that right now, so if y'all ever see me in public and you say something, I cannot lie on my face. I cannot. And then I'm gonna have to, then that means I gotta tell you how I'm feeling the most respectful way possible. But even if I'm saying stuff like here, y'all might see my face expressions on certain things, which is weird or like crazy. But not my lie, but my face does not lie. It literally shows exactly what I'm feeling and thinking. So I just want y'all to be relaxed on this journey. Don't judge me on this journey, because I'm not judging y'all. You understand? Like, I'm not in your shoes. I don't know every detail of your life or what you've been through. I don't know how God is talking to you. I don't know how the other spirit is attacking you, because really that's why people judge, because of the other spirit sometimes. I'm gonna talk more about judgment in another video, because there's something more to that. But excuse me. But yeah, so it's like, reason why I'm doing this is to let y'all know, like, I'm not your traditional. I'm not your traditional. I am not your traditional person of service, okay? And God is cool with that. That's why he has me in this position. Because I was like, I got to be myself. And anybody that knows me in my life, I don't care if you seen me as a child up to now, they going to say she always been the same person. Always. No matter what that child go through, she always end up being the same person. Now, I grow in knowledge and what I need to do in the world. Personality wise, I'm still the same. I haven't changed. Like, a person from my past can pop up, talk to me, and gonna talk to me just like if you saw me yesterday. That's the personality I always had. Because I don't have judgment in my, like, there's judgment, don't get me wrong, we all have judgment, and there's a reason behind why we all have judgment. And again, I will get to that message in another day. But I also tell God, like, I also ask God to rebuke and cancel when those thoughts come in, because a lot of times the enemy conflicting with what you're thinking. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to keep y'all up on this. Tag 14 minutes, God Lord. Now I'm be mute all day. Like, literally, that's how I am. Like, if I hold a conversation or do something and it takes a minute, I will go mute the rest of the day, because I feel like that was too much talking. Yeah, that's me. That's how I am. I can be in a room all day long and not say one word and be at the most peace in my life. And I'm cool with that, but that's me. But like I said, I want y'all to enjoy the information. The reason why God put me in this position, because he wants y'all to understand how relaxed you should be in his presence. We don't have to be all scared. You know, there's this is what he's telling me. You have two types of parents. I'm just two types of people, or parenting. You have the super strict parent, where you're not able to, like, when you come in front of them, you always scared. Like, literally scared. You're scared to tell them how you feel. You're scared to tell them what you think. You're scared to be yourself. And then you have the other parent that's more relaxed, that's still giving you the same knowledge as the strict one, but they're accepting you, they're understanding you, and allowing you to be you. We was taught that God was the first parent, the really strict parent, where you can't say stuff, you can't do nothing, and whatever like that. But technically, God is the second parent. God is really chill, really relaxed. Like, really relaxed and chill. Y'all just don't understand how relaxed and chill God is. Because at the end of the day, we all his kids, right? You my brother and sisters. Like, at the end of the day, you know, we all in different bloodlines and all that, but we all connected to the same source. And if you want to know how relaxed and chill God is, look at all of us. Everyone in the world. We are all in different forms, shapes, and sizes. If God really wanted, think about it like this. God gave us choice, right? But also, God is the authority. God could have stopped everything. He done it once. God, like, think about it like this. I didn't know I was going to jump into a message. Like when Noah built the ark, right? Noah built the ark. And the reason why that happened is because God didn't like how things went. So he flooded everything. That's the way it is. Ooh, okay. God said there's going to be another message about that, and we'll get to that on another day. But we'll just stick to what was taught. Okay, we'll stick to what is taught. And he said there's something else to it, but we're going to stick to the way it was taught. Okay. So just picture the whole earth is flooded. That was God's tears. God cried. That was God's tears. He was crying because the way the world was. He didn't like how things was, and he wanted change. Okay? And that's how that happened. That's part of it. But yeah, so when it comes to now, you gotta realize God could have done the same thing. He could do it every day if he want to. Think about it. Y'all don't think of that. Like today, he could just say, snap a finger, change everything. Yes, it's everything. In one snap of a finger. But he doesn't. He still give you choice. He don't have to give us choice. Think of it as a parent with a toddler or a teenager, whatever. And your child asks, can they go to a game or whatever? Or a child asks, can they have a toy? It's up to you. Like, you saying, okay, well, it's your decision. If you want to play with that toy, you can play with that toy. If you want to go to that game, you can go to that game. Choice. God can say, no, you can't have that toy. You can't go to that game. Now, there are points in our life where he does that, but he could do it 24/7. Have y'all thought about that? God can do it 24/7. He's the rule maker. He can change the rules whenever, however he wants. Like, for real. He can change the rules whenever he wants. He don't have to let the world go the way it is. So, at the end of the day, like, that's how relaxed he is. He's like, man, y'all gotta figure out, like, if I sit back and tell you everything, how you gonna know how to grow? Think about it. Aren't y'all tired of something, like, it's a decisive person? Have y'all ever met a decisive person? Oh, yeah. Very, very decisive. Where they can never make it. And I'm not saying this to go against you, okay? Learn from it, okay? But if people always got to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it, how are you going to learn? How are you going to know that the choices you make was yours? How are you going to know that the outcome that you created was from you? Now you're in confusion trying to figure out, well, I'm going through all of this mess right now. Was that because I made a decision or because of what they told me to do? That's why you got to go to the source. And the thing about it is, the thing about it is that you have to allow yourself. Okay, I'm gonna just explain it like this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Excuse this noise. As you see, I'm outside. Yesterday, this what happened to me yesterday. Even with me being with the purpose of my life. Yesterday, I was in my room, and I was talking to God about some things or whatever, and just talking like I'm talking right now. This is how I talk. And I was talking to God about some things, and I could not hear him at all. He went mute on me. He muted me. I was like, no, God. I didn't cry, okay, but I'm like, no, God. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. All day long. I even went and laid asleep. I said, God, give me a vision. Give me something. Show me something. I went to sleep, didn't see not a goddamn thing. Now, there was some songs that was playing in my head. So, that was it. But, nothing. And around 3, I think about 3 o'clock, out of nowhere, I started praying. See, there's a difference when you're talking to God and praying to God. Okay? You can talk to God all day long. Doesn't mean that's an actual prayer. That's a conversation. But it was a prayer. And at 3 o'clock, out of nowhere, I just started praying. Because with this journey that I'm on, it's something. It's a journey. Because I'm looking at my current position. And God putting all of this on me in my current position. And I'm like, I'm putting these videos out. And I'm like, man, my thing is this. I ain't trying to hurt anyone. I don't like people getting hurt. Like, I'm that type of person. If I see somebody on the side of the street and there's something going on, or the ambulance, I start praying in my head. Like, God, heal this person, help this person. Like, if I go past the hospital, God, help these people. That's the type of personality I have. I don't like see nobody hurt, even when they hurt me. And even with the people that have hurt me, I still like, God, save their souls, help them. Like, touch them. And so, like I said, around 3 o'clock, I started praying, and God was like, that's it. That's it right there. That's what I wanted. But I couldn't tell you. That's what you supposed to have been doing the whole time. I was like, ain't this about a blimp? But that's what it is. Sometimes even God will mute because he needs you to see, are you going to be determined enough to make the right decisions? Are you going to be in a position where you make the choice? You got to be confident in yourself. No different as being a parent. You give your kids the advice in this world and how to survive. And then once they leave, you got to be confident in your parenting and to your skills. You got to be confident in what you taught them and know that they're going to take what you taught them and live their life on those words. So, all I'm saying is this. I don't know how I got into all of that. But God, it ain't nothing but God. But all I'm saying is, you're going to hear a lot from me. And as long as God keeps breath in my body, I'm going to continue providing this information. But I need y'all to understand that I know what's about to happen to me in my life, and I'm going to stand on business on it. I don't care what y'all see me in. Y'all can Google me. You can research me. You can do whatever you want. I ain't telling you to do. Don't do that. Just take the words. But we in a society that we nosy. So it is what it is. But at the same time, and I'm going to stand on business on everything. So whatever y'all say or do, if y'all try to figure something out about me, I'm like, yup. I don't even care. God forgive me on whatever I done, if I did anything. And it is what it is. But what I'm trying to explain to y'all is, he wants y'all to relax. He wants y'all to enjoy life and enjoy his words and understand his words. Because he don't want you to be afraid of him. And that's the reason why that's why people don't want to go to him, because they're afraid of him. They're afraid that once they get into that life of him, that he's going to condemn you down if you do something wrong or whatnot. And he's like, yo, I'm that parent, like, yo, let's go have fun. Let's enjoy life. Like, come on, we together right now. I got you. I ain't say jumping off no cliff and stuff with no parachute. I ain't saying that. Okay? But to each his own. That's the life you want to live it. But I'm just saying, he's like, we can have fun together. We can enjoy this world together. As long as you got me, I'll let you know what you can do and what you cannot do. That simple. If you in a crowd of people and then you see things or whatever that you know that's not part of you or that was your past life, you ain't got to deal with it. You ain't got to be in that. I got you. Okay, so all I ask, open spirit, open mind, and hold on. There's a question that I want to talk about really fast, and then I got to make sure I'm okay with. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I am not a part of any religious titles. I'm not a part of any church titles. I'm not even a part of any type of titles when it comes to like, oh, you're a prophet, you're this and that. I ain't none of that. None of it. None of it. Okay? Only title I care about is the title from who God is, and I'm a child of God. That's it. So the only title I'm accepting is a child of God. That's it. I am his child. That's the only title I will accept when it comes to my mission. Okay? I'm not saying if you're a wife or, something like that, or a husband or whatever, you can't have that title. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in the ministry of talking about God, I am not affiliated with anything. Only God. Okay? I need y'all to understand I'm not affiliated with anything. Okay? Just God. That's it. I don't need no titles. I don't need no church to back me up. I don't need no religion to back me up, because I got the full backing by God. And I'm cool with that. God is cool with that. We are in the church. Like I said in one of my other videos, the whole world is the church. Okay? The whole world is the church. So there's no titles for me. Now, if you want to call it whatever you want to call it, that's y'all. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth about it. I'm going to just say, I'm a child of God. That's it. That's all I ever will be. It's a child of God. But anyway, I took up too much of y'all time, and my quiet time is needed now. I'm going to go sit back and chillax as much as I can. And y'all have a blessed day. Again, I don't know when I'm going to post this video. Today is, the 13th? Is it 13th? 14th. Today's the 14th. So I might post it tomorrow, might not. But at the end of the day, today is November the 14th. That's what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, y'all love each other. Do what's right. Just do what's right. Just enjoy life. Do what's right. Love each other. Love yourself. Love yourself first. And once you love yourself, you can love others. And on that note, y'all have a blessed day.